What's going on, guys? It's Strauss Plays here. I'm coming at you with a video from the Hood, Outlaws, and Legends. I absolutely love this game. This game came out, I want to say 2 days ago, and tomorrow it's going to be actually releasing to the public for the people that didn't pre-order the game. I was playing the Early Access Pass, which came out on, I believe, Thursday for me. Today is actually Sunday, so I've gotten a couple days to play the game. As you can see, I'm already up to level 50 overall, and my Marianne's already maxed out at 10. I'm not sure if she can go any higher when the game actually comes out, but I've mainly only played her. I haven't touched any other character, but I'm basically going to give you guys today a how-to on how to play this character. It's going to be a pretty short video, so don't expect too much, but I don't 100% know everything about this character. I was just trying to help you guys out as far as fighting and stuff, because she is a little bit more on the weaker side during fights. You mainly want to use her crossbow and her stealth tactics for most of her fights and engagements, and you want to be able to catch the people by surprise. So the perks we're going to be going with, you have to grind a little bit for these perks, but we're going to do perk 1 is going to be Roving Rogue, which your crouch movement speed is increased, which absolutely helps you, and it's detrimental to you getting these assassinations off because you have to be crouched behind people to be able to get this assassination off. So other than that, we've got retrieving ammo from the environment is easier because, once again, I said this crossbow is going to be your main thing. It's going to be your go-to, so this is basically going to be an essential for you keeping your ammo. You're going to be able to get this from bushes, from boxes, from even killing AIs. You can get these arrows plus more, so you just want to be very aware of your surroundings and how everything is going. And then perk number 2, we've got Veiled Menace, which this is whilst crouching in a bush, deal increased range damage and the ability meter recharges faster. So once again, this is going to go back to our little crossbow that we have here, and it's basically going to one-shot for your burst everything to the chest. Now, this could be overpowered. A lot of people are complaining about it, and I mean, to me, it doesn't seem that bad because I am the main for Marianne, and I do feel like there's other things that are more overpowered instead of it. But we do one burst to the chest, but your ability meter recharges faster while in that bush as well, which that does help, and I do notice that a lot because almost all of the time after I get a kill in a bush, I almost definitely have my ability after that, which that is amazing to have. I mean, her ability isn't the greatest, but she does go invisible, and later on in this video I'm going to tell you guys how to really use that to your advantage on getting away from certain characters and how to engage in your own situations that you'd want to go into. So then other than that, we have perk 3, which is Refined Frame. Aim move speed is faster, which is good, especially if you're facing another hunter and you both have crossbows, or you're even facing a robber, able to help you in those engagements. Your weapon accuracy, stability, and damage is improved, which this is by far one of the best perks that you will want in any situation whatsoever, because if you're in a bush and you have this perk on, you're basically one-shotting from chest, legs, head. As long as you get all 3 shots on, you're pretty much one-shotting them. Now, the recoil does make it hard to get that last shot on, but if you get it, it is absolutely amazing, and it's the most satisfying thing if you get it. So, with these 3 perks on, if you're in a bush, you basically want to play this as stealthy as you can, crouch around every bush. You're going to be crouching faster, you're in the bushes, dealing extra damage, you're going to be getting a lot of kills. Hopefully this video is going to help you, but this is basically the perks I'm going to be running in this whole scenario. So next time I catch you guys, I'm going to be telling you guys how to get the key, best ways to do it, best ways to avoid engagements, best ways to get into fights, and see you there. Okay guys, now we're going to be showing you how to get the key off of the warden or sheriff. So basically it's really simple. There's a million different ways you could do it with Marianne, but you could basically sneak up right behind them and get the key. That's a very easy situation. Here in a second I'm going to show you a harder situation, but I mainly wanted to emphasize when you have the key, there is gold writing next to your ability that tells you what building. If you look on the map, you can see what building it actually is, but basically it's going to say -1F or balcony or anything like that. It's going to tell you what floor it's on also, as long as you look at where the room is too. You can pretty much find it for yourself. So now here we're actually in the room with the vault. We have enemies chasing us because what happens is once you get the key, the enemy team can actually see who has the key. It's highlighted on their mini-map, and when they look around the map, they see it too, which is why we had enemies there. Also, when we get to the vault room, or when somebody on your team locates it, it automatically targets it, so everybody can see it except the enemy team. Now here is another way that we can get the we could pickpocket the sheriff. I was using distractions there to turn him around, but once again, all you have to do is get behind him and you'll have the key. Now, once again, we're going to be targeted because everybody on the enemy team and our team can see who has the key. Now, this is going to be how we're winning our fights and getting away. So here we are going to be using our crossbow. As I showed you in the beginning, the perks that we're using is going to help us. As you can see, I basically one-shotted that guy to the head, and that is where one of our perks comes in. And now we're trying to avoid trouble, and Marianne is going to go for an assassination like a typical Marianne. And here is where we're going to be able to get away. So you see how he's swinging, and there's no way I'm going to be able to sit there in a hand-to-hand combat. So I pop my invisibility, run away, and if you throw a smoke bomb too, it's almost like you are legit invisible. Nobody will see you. So I was able to get around him, and I can come back, and I actually pulled off the assassinations. That was a very great play, and that's something that you can do to be a really, really good Marianne player. Okay guys, now here we're going to be showing another way that you use your invisibility and smoke grenades to get an easy kill and how to get away with Marianne. Now this is a very great example of how you are basically not seen at all. So I popped my invisibility here and threw a smoke grenade, and we were basically able to get to the side of him, get an angle of knowing where he's at, and we could pull off our one-shot crossbow or three burst, however way you want to say it. But yeah, if you hit all three shots, he's going down no matter what. Now here's another situation that once again we're going to try to shoot at him, get the one burst off, but one thing that happens here is he actually gets his ability that he can heal. So we don't want to fight that. There's not really any way that we can really fight that when we miss our shots and we are now out of crossbow arrows. So we try to run away from him. We were going to pop invisibility here, and one thing that is going to be a very great play you could do is you're going to use the sheriff as your teammate in a way. You're going to run past him with invisibility, and there is no chance he's going to be able to chase you past him, because once he's standing up, the sheriff will pretty much catch him instantly, and that is a one shot that he will die. So that's a way that you can get away from enemies, and that's one way that you can be a very good Marianne player. Okay, so guys, I know it wasn't a whole lot to take in, but you're basically going to use your invisibility and smoke grenades to the most that you can. You get your invisibility faster when you're in bushes and stuff like that, so make sure you're doing it. It is probably one of the best perks in the game, but you've got to use it right. So you got to make sure you're picking your engagements with it. They can't see you with that through smoke grenades whatsoever, so you're definitely going to use that to get your assassinations, and you're going to be one of the best team players that you can be with this character, because you're going to be able to shoot them while they're carrying chests. You're going to be able to assassinate people without them seeing you because you're in a bush, or you're going to be one bursting them with these perks, and you're just going to be all over the place dropping a lot of kills and being one of the best players you can be. Now if you want to see this stuff live, you can follow me on my Twitch. It's going to be Strauss Plays, same as the YouTube, and you can subscribe to my YouTube because I'm going to be pumping out videos of this game because I love it so damn much, and I hope to see you guys in the future. And if not, I hope you take these key takeaways when you're becoming a great hunter that you can be, and I'll